Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Food School Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast on a mission to inspire a world where food makes us better. Guys, these days I'm often asked more questions about habit building, about how to make certain healthy habits, like for example, drinking enough water, how to make certain healthy habits a part of your daily life that you don't consciously think about, that you just do. And today we're talking exactly about that, about water, about how I manage to consistently drink water. And it's not always been the case. Now it's been many years, but it's not always been the case that I drank water every, single day as much as I needed and more, when it comes to water. I mean, don't drink like 2 liters in one gulp. That literally can get you killed. But usually with water, the more is kind of the better. It's better to be a little bit overhydrated than under. But just not too crazy. That's all I'm saying. Anyhow, guys, how did I, for example, how am I still building certain habits that are not my default yet, my natural state? Like for example, creating content or working on certain projects. Like right now, I'm working with a team of people on a healthy lifestyle app. And there are certain things like writing content for them on a schedule and scheduled meeting and just a lot of time management skills. I'm still kind of juggling a lot of things. I'm not really good at it. I am getting better at it. But how am I doing? How am I improving my own habits? And how did I build those habits around my health? So no matter what, I hydrate well, I eat healthy, I exercise every single day. With water and with many other habits, even with your time management, guys. For example, over the past couple of weeks, I've been consistently failing to do my studying for the next level of coaching certification with precision nutrition. Like I would do the minimum, but I wanted to learn extra and I would continuously to fail. And I asked myself, why is it so? Why am I failing at scheduling it and then not ever doing it? And then I realized that for my learning, especially doing something extra, nighttime, right before going to bed, is not the best time at all. There are a lot of other maintenance tasks like checking my email, answering to people's emails, and reading through some newsletters that I can do right before bed. But things like learning and actively engaging with content, doing analysis and deeper thinking, it's not something I'm really good at night. So that's why I was doing the minimum, because it was night. I was already tired and my brain was already kind of exhausted from all the work, clients, content, and all the other reading and learning that I'm doing because of my work. It's a lot of actually mental work. So I already was fatigued and exhausted, and doing extra learning just wasn't possible for my brain. And so I just rescheduled it. And right after I'm finishing recording this podcast, I'm doing some learning for precision nutrition next level coaching certification. And once I figured that out and I linked it to another habit, recording my podcast that I've already been doing for a couple of years. Now it flows consistently. So it wasn't that I wasn't capable of doing so or was specifically lazy for that specific thing. No, it was not scheduling it appropriately and also not linking into any specific event. It was just hanging there, unrelated or unconnected to anything. So how are we as humans building habits the best? Like, how do we do this? Number one, link your habit to something else. Create a habit sandwich. So For example, if you are working, let's take water, drinking enough water, because it's a thing for a lot of people. People somehow manage to drink enough coffee, but not water. So link it to events in your day that you already do. So my example, when I wake up, I brush my teeth and then I drink half a liter of water. I have a special cup that I travel with. It's light and it's made of BPA-free plastic and it's bright color. It's pink. And so I never forget about it. It stands right there on my kitchen table and I'm just never gonna miss it. Like the color, it just pops. And so even if I, for some reason, after brushing my teeth, forget to drink water then, when I see that cup, I always remember to drink that half a liter of water before doing anything else. But the best thing here, the takeaway here, a small bit, is link it to something else you already do. Like I already do brush my teeth every morning and I do wake up every morning. And so now I drink my water after brushing my teeth. And whenever I stop brushing my teeth, I remember most of the days about my water. And if I don't remember, whenever I get to the kitchen to do something else, I see that bright cup that reminds me, okay, I gotta drink my water. And so I do. But usually these days, because it's been years since I've been doing that, I wake up, I brush my teeth, I drink my water. And sometimes the sandwich is open, like here. So you get habits before drinking water. And then you don't, like I personally don't really have any specific thing that I do right after. I might take a shower, I might do some exercise or change the order. But I wake up, I brush my teeth, I drink my water. Then so half a liter of water gone. Then I personally link my water to times. So afternoon, I drink, or 9 a.m. I drink another half a liter of water because I usually wake up around 4:35. So for me, 9 a.m. it's already like 4 hours after my first water, plus a lot of exercise and different activities. So 9 a.m., 12 p.m., another half a liter of water, and 3 p.m., another half a liter of water. And I also go to bed pretty early, about 8:30, 9. After that 3 p.m., I usually drink some herbal teas after my food is finished. I might drink some tea before that, but I'm never really thirsty because I already got like a lot of water. And unless I'm exercising or sweating in sauna a lot, I'm not going to be really that thirsty. For my size, 2 liters, besides all the teas and coffee, is quite enough. And so I link it to time. So it's 9 a.m., I drink my water. If for some reason I forget to drink it right at 9 a.m., whenever I see that bright pink popping cup, I drink my water. Also, after exercise, usually my midday exercise, I do go for walks in the morning, and then somewhere around 11ish, I do my exercise. And so also, usually after my exercise, it's 12 p.m. and I'm thirsty for more water, so I drink another half a liter of water. And then at 3 p.m. A lot of people find it very convenient, a lot of my clients find it very convenient to link your water to your food. The reason I don't do that because I usually have one bigger meal a day, so I wouldn't be able to drink enough water if I did that. But if you have 3 meals a day, you can link your water to that. So drink your half a liter of water, or maybe a glass to start, before you start cooking your breakfast or doing some prep, maybe before ordering your breakfast or lunch or dinner. And so you drink half a liter of water, or, a glass to start at least, when you wake up, and then you eat 3 times a day, 3 main meals a day. So you drink water right before cooking your meal or ordering your food, because it's best to have your water kind of pass through your digestive tract before eating. But anyhow, right at the beginning of making your food or ordering or preparing it, even if you drink it right before lunch or dinner, it's not a big idea. But link your water to your meals. Right before your meal, you drink your water. I recommend half a liter. You can start with a glass. Also, your workouts. If you work out consistently, then you might drink a glass of water before and after. That's also a great way. Like after exercise, even if it's not intense, I for sure do recommend to drink water. Before, it depends, how intense it is. Maybe it's a 20-minute workout, so you'll be fine with drinking no water before you're drinking after like half a liter or so. So link your drinking water habit to something you already do. Like wake up, brush your teeth, drink your water. Breakfast, drink your water. Before lunch, drink your water. Before dinner, drink your water. After exercise, drink your water. And you're going to be done with that. And then, drink your coffees, drink your unsweetened teas or whatever it is you like to drink, but keep your water linked to those events in your life that you already do, because you're already going to be waking up, you're already going to be having your food, you're already going to be exercising, or at least maybe if not, then just link it to your meals if that's something that is more likely, that you are most likely to stick with. And that's how I did it. I linked my water to waking up, to specific times, and then the rest, whatever happens, happens. The same with a lot of your other habits. Like if you fail to exercise consistently, then figure out where you can squeeze it in. Maybe you wake up, you brush your teeth, maybe take a shower, maybe take a few minutes, and then do 5-minute workout to start. If you're really just beginning to build consistency, then 5-minute workout, and then so wake up, brush your teeth, 5-minute workout, take a shower. So that's going to be a full habit sandwich. So you link your exercise to brushing your teeth, and you can wake up, brush your teeth, do 5-minute workout, drink your water, take a shower. So that's a big habit sandwich that you're most probably gonna stick, guys. Another aspect of building your habits that will help you a lot is focus on consistency first, intensity second. So if you, for example, want to start running every morning, like if you want to start running, you always wanted to start running, but the only thing that stands between you and running is, lack of organizational skills around that area, or maybe you're just not feeling up to it, when you wake up or at night. So if you want to build yourself up to that habit, start walking instead. Now, it's not gonna make you a runner, obviously, but what it's gonna make you into is a habitual exerciser or mover who takes certain part of their day, some time, and dedicate it to moving outside. It's not going to be overwhelming. There is not going to be too much resistance because, you walk every day. You go to at least to study, to work, to take your kids to school. You walk every day anyhow to do something. So you already do that every day. So now you just do it a little bit more and on purpose. And maybe there is a nice park outside or just a nice area that you like walking in. So instead of trying to run every day, start walking at that time every single day, no matter what kind of weather it is. So you put on your shoes, you put on your fitness gear, and you go for a walk. It might be a longer walk, it might be shorter walk, it might be a fast walk or slow walk, or whatever that is. Build consistency first, intensity second. And after a while, once you already been doing that for some time, for a month or so, it depends, whatever it takes, then you might start running. And you don't have to run the whole way. You might run first day for 5 minutes. So the main point is build consistency first, intensity second. And the same goes for drinking your water. Maybe you're not going to start with half a liter of water. Maybe it's just going to be a sip. I had clients who just don't drink water. They drink everything else but water. So maybe it's going to be a sip. Maybe, it's going to be 100 milliliters. Maybe it's going to be a shot of water. Whatever that is, just start it. And start doing that before your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Wake up, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's how we build our habits. Habit sandwich is an amazing thing. So you link habit that you don't have yet to something that you already do. Something that you do without thinking about it, like waking up and brushing your teeth. Hopefully you do brush your teeth every morning, so you might as well drink water after it, and maybe also do some exercise, and maybe take a shower. That's going to be really an awesome habit sandwich. And the same with exercise. Maybe now each time you come home from work or from wherever, you put on your exercise gear and you go for a walk before you do anything else. Or maybe right after dinner, you go for a walk. Or maybe in the middle of the day, after your lunch, you go for a walk. So whatever that might be, link it to something else. And that's going to make it so much easier. Another habit amplifier is, of course, being accountable to someone, doing it with someone. That also helps. That just, another person who's going to remind you of that habit. But those two also work really, really well. So habit sandwich, linking your habit to something you already do, or to part of the day, to a specific event in your day that always happens. Like for me, 9 a.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m., it always happens, no matter what. That's really consistent. For you, it might be, again, drinking your water when you wake up, at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Maybe even short workout after you brushing your teeth before drinking your water. Yeah, another awesome habit, right? And then build consistency before intensity. So you mentally and emotionally don't feel overwhelmed with your new habit. So, for example, start walking first and then running at some point whenever you feel like it. So consistency always comes before intensity. They do not come together for anyone. And even if they do, they're going to be short-lived. So always start with consistency and build intensity when it comes to habits that you want to maintain for life. That's how it works for human psychology and how we change our habits and create new ones, the ones that we want. And that's about it, guys, today. So get your big or small gulp of water linked to another event in your day, or events in your day, like waking up, brushing your teeth, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and build consistency first, intensity after, if you feel like it. So maybe instead of trying to run every morning, try walking in the morning. And that worked really beautifully for me, guys. I realized I loved moving in the morning, but I don't like running. I like my workouts a little bit later, intensive workouts. I do better later in the day, like somewhere around 10 or 11 in the morning. But I love getting outside in the morning, so I'm walking. That's, my life. That's what works for me perfectly. Like, I love it so much. And I almost never, unless I'm on a plane or something, I never miss a day of walking, because anyone can walk. Even if my foot is hurting or something, I still can walk, even if it's slower than usual. So anyhow, consistency over intensity, guys. That's how you build healthy habits for life. And don't forget your habit sandwich. It's also a very powerful technique, linking your new habits to something that you already do or to events that happen in your day already. Thank you for tuning in today, guys. Think about different habits that you'd like to build. I don't recommend to go for many, just 1 or 2 maximum. And then use these tools, habit sandwich, and starting with consistency, not intensity. Not a lot of things all together. Small steps first, but consistently. Share this episode with another person who might be struggling, who might share with you their struggles about certain habits that they'd like to do, but somehow fail to. So share these strategies with them too. You'll learn them better, and you might even practice them together, and you'll get to get better together. That's another habit amplifier. So try it. Let me know how you do. If you have any questions, of course, reach out. I'm more than happy to give you additional tools and advice. And as usual, guys, till next time, eat better daily.